Hi everyone, it is Alex with Holistic Movement Pilates. Today I have an upper body workout for you on the reformer using a box for a prop. So go ahead, grab your box, put your long box on. It can be in front of your shoulder blocks. Foot bars can just stay at the starting position. And then we are going to get started on a heavy and a light spring. If you want to go heavier than that for arms, feel free to go to a heavy and a medium spring, or you can always choke up on your strap. So again, I have one heavy, one light spring. I'm going to sit on my box facing my straps. And then once we sit down and we face our straps, we're going to grab the straps off of the pegs, and we can really sit wherever on our boxes. We're going to either grab the long loops or the short loops. The long loops, as always, for arms will be lighter. Your short loops will be heavier. Again, if you want it heavier, you can choke up even higher onto your straps. The further back you sit on your box too, the heavier this will be for arms. So we're gonna start with arms just nice and long out in front of us. Our palms are facing back. We're sitting up nice and tall on top of our sits bones. And then we're gonna go into a little chest expansion, looking straight forward. On an exhale, I'm gonna press my arms just right back behind me. And then I'm gonna inhale, return my arms back forward again. Exhaling as I press, and then inhaling as I return. I want to think when I push back, I'm keeping my shoulders and my head in the same position, so I'm not like jutting my shoulders and my head forward when I press my arms back. Exhale as you press, inhale, return, feeling lats, and then our triceps really engaging as we push. Okay, I'm going to go for 2 more. And then last one, exhale, press. And then inhale, return. Okay, now once we return, I am gonna change to my long loops just because this is a little challenging for me. Arms are gonna stay nice and long, palms face back. The next time we press back, your hands have to stay back there and our carriage does not move. So we're gonna press our palms back and you are going to hold here. So again, keep your arms back, keep your carriages still, shoulders and heads are back. We're gonna exhale, bring our thumbs or our hands to the box, and then we're gonna come back out to the box and out to the side. So I'm moving like a foot in and out with my arms. Again, my hands stay back, my carriage stays still, shoulders, heads, back. We bring it to the box, to the side, to the box, to the side. Let's go 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we can release. Okay, now once we release, we're gonna move into triceps. So I'm gonna rotate my palms towards each other, bring my elbows into my rib cage hold. In a flat back position, I'm just gonna hinge forward, abs are into my back, and then I'm gonna press my arms back, bend, press, bend. So the elbows stay into your rib cage the entire time, and your palms stay rotated towards each other. My eyes are just looking like right down to my toes, down to my knees. And then again, abs are in towards our backs. Exhale, press, inhale, bend. Let's do 4. 2 more. Okay, now in this last one, we're gonna hold our arms back. We're gonna bend a few inches and extend. So little bend, full extension, little bend, full extension. So it's like we're doing tricep pulses. Little bend, full extension, little bend, full extension. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, and then stack your spines back up. Feel free to give your shoulders a little roll. Okay, last thing here will be bicep curls. Arms are long, palms are flipped up to the ceiling. Exhale, curling in for our bicep curl, and then inhale as we extend. Exhale, curl, inhale as we extend. Again, just sitting up tall, abs are in. Should probably be the easiest out of all 3 of these movements. Let's do 4 more. 3, keep your shoulders down, and then last one. Now we're gonna do a full curl pause. I'm gonna extend about at a 90, maybe a little further than a 90, and then do a full curl. So little extension, full curl. So think just like those triceps, it's like pulses. So out to a little further than a 90 curl, out a little further than 90 curl. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we can extend our arms nice and long. Okay, we are gonna hang our straps back up onto the pegs. We're gonna step ourselves off to the sides. Now, usually I would go just one heavy spring on your reformer for pulling straps. I'm gonna keep my heavy and my light spring on to make it a little more challenging for my arms. If you want to go a little easier, just do one heavy spring. Foot bars are gonna stay there. They're gonna help keep our legs in line today. We're gonna lie on our boxes on our stomachs facing our straps. Again, foot bars are just gonna keep our legs in the correct position so they're not just like dangling or resting on top of your foot bars. And then once we get onto our stomachs, our bra line should be at the edge of the box. I'm gonna take my straps off the pegs. I'm gonna grab like right where my rope connects to the loop, and then hands are going to the outside of the box. Legs are gonna be zipped together unless it doesn't feel good on your back, then have them apart. But if you feel fine, zip them together. Now think, when you're here, you're lifting your legs a couple inches off the box so they're not touching the foot bar. Then I'm gonna reach my palms to my hips. I'm gonna lift my chest slightly up off the box. I should be looking to the floor. We're lengthening through the crown of our head. Reach through your toes, hold here, and then return your chest and your legs back down. So again, I'm going to pull my arms to my hips, lift my chest, my legs, eyes to the floor, lengthen through the crown of your head, reach your toes, and then return back down with control. So let's exhale, pull back. And then inhaling as we return. Make sure when you come up, eyes stay looking to the floor. So you're lifting your chest and not your neck. Exhale, pull back, lift, reach, and then return. We're gonna do 2 more. Now on this last one, we're gonna hold back. So let's exhale, pull back, lift, reach, stay here. We're gonna inhale, bend our elbows into our sides for tricep extensions, and press, bend, and press. So keep the lift of the chest, keep the lift of the legs. Squeeze your glutes, your hamstrings. Hollow your bellies out. Abs are drawing away from the box. Elbows stay into your ribs. Let's go 4, 2, and 1. Ooh. Okay, when we come back, we're gonna hang our straps back up onto the pegs, and then we're gonna step off to the side. So when we step off to the sides, we're gonna walk around to the front. We're gonna stand right in front of our foot bars. If you're not on a heavy and a light spring, go heavy, light. If it's too much for shoulders, just do a heavy. Hands are on the 2 front corners of the box, and then I'm just gonna push my box out so my chest is parallel to the floor. It's gonna feel pretty heavy. We're gonna do push-ups here. Bend wide and press, bend wide, press. Again, if it's too heavy, take off the light spring. Chest is parallel to the floor, abs are in towards our backs, our heels are anchored, our hips are staying back. Wide, press, wide, press. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And then bring it all the way back in. We're gonna roll our spines up. Same springs. We're gonna lie on our stomachs on our boxes facing the foot bars. Now, when we lie down here, I'm on, again, I said same springs, I'm on a heavy and a light. We're gonna do push-ups again. If you would like this heavier, you can do either a heavy and a medium spring, or you can do 1 heavy, 1 light, 1 medium. See how you feel, and then you can always change your springs. I'm on 1 heavy, 1 light, 1 medium for arms today. Now, legs wherever they feel comfortable, together apart here. Bra line should be at the edge of the box. Elbows are wide, thumbs are with your fingers. Chest stays down. We're not lifting it up, but we are squeezing our glutes and our hamstrings. We're gonna exhale, push all the way out. Bend wide to come back in. We're gonna do 10. Exhale out, inhale back again. Abs into our backs. Eyes looking down to the floor. Okay, this is my last one here. And then once I come in, I'm gonna pause. My hands go about the box width away from each other. Elbows should be touching the box. And we're gonna do 10 narrow push-ups. So again, squeeze the glutes and the hamstrings. Exhale when we push out. Inhale, bend narrow when we come back in. Elbows should touch the sides of the box. Again, I'm hollowing out my belly, so my abs are into my back. I have 4 more. And then last one. Ooh, okay. Once I come back in, we can relax ourselves back down. I'm gonna go to just a medium spring here, see how I feel, and then if you want it heavier or lighter, you can go heavier or lighter. We're gonna do single arm push-ups, wide and narrow with the right, wide and narrow with the left. So again, 1 medium spring, change it heavier, lighter if you need to. The right hand is on the foot bar, elbows wide. My left hand is gonna go behind my back, same setup. Squeeze the glutes and the hamstrings, draw your abs in. Shoulders, hips parallel to the floor. Nothing moves but your right arm. I'm gonna exhale, press out, 10 wide. Inhale, bend, exhale, push. Inhale, bend back in wide. Again, your chest and your hips have to stay still. If you're moving your torso, usually it means it's too heavy. Change your springs if you need to. You can make it heavier or lighter. Okay, I have 3 more with my wide. And then last one, when I come in, my elbow goes into the box, my hand goes a little closer, 10 narrow push-ups. Exhale out, inhale back. You're still in your right arm. Again, try to keep your chest and your pelvis still. I have 2 more. Okay, then once you finish that one on the right, you're gonna pause. Left hand is gonna go wide. Elbow is wide, right hand behind your back. Again, change the springs if you need to. 10 wide, 10 narrow. Squeeze your glutes and your hamstrings. Draw your abs into your backs. Exhale on the push. Inhale, the elbow should go wide when we come back in. 10 wide, 10 narrow. I should be looking straight down towards the floor. Okay, then I'm moving into my 10 narrow. Hand goes a little closer, elbow should be touching the box. 10 narrow push-ups, and then we're done with this series. Keep that little squeeze of the glutes and the hamstrings. I have 2 more. And then this is my last one here. Ooh. Okay, all the way back in, we are gonna stay on the medium string. So if you're not on the medium string anymore, go ahead, change to it. We're gonna slide off of our boxes. We're gonna flip to our short box. You can just stay in front of your shoulder blocks. And then I'm gonna sit on my box facing my foot bar. When I sit down, we're gonna reach behind us, grab our straps off of the pegs. And then as always, when we do arms, long loops are lighter for your arms, short loops are heavier for your arms. I want you to so usually you hold your straps with the thumb on the outsides of your fingers. I want you to flip it. So just your thumb is in the strap and your fingers are on the outside. So usually your fingers are on the inside, thumb is on the outside. Go thumb inside, fingers outside. And then your straps are gonna end up right underneath your armpits. You can go fingers, long fingers, or a fist. For this one, it's gonna be up to you. Elbows are open wide. I have my forearms parallel to the floor, and I'm bent at like a 90, so I have more of like a goalpost arm. On an exhale, I'm gonna press my arms out. They're gonna end up shoulder distance away. I'm gonna bend back at that 90. Exhale, push, bend back in at your 90. And you know what? I'm gonna choke up a little more onto my strap. I can go, a little heavier here. There we go. Exhale out. Inhale back. Now, if you do want it heavier, you can choke up like me, or you can always add on a light spring with this. Again, it is arms today, upper body. So if you want to go heavier, go heavier. And wide we exhale, we push, we go wide. I'm going to do 5, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, all the way back in, and then we're gonna take our straps like we usually take them, with the fingers on the inside, thumb on the outside. And then same thing, long loops are lighter, short loops are heavier. Very similar, but it's gonna be hug a tree. So arms are gonna be open wide, slight bend to your elbows, palms are rotated towards each other. On an exhale, you bring your fingertips in front of your chest. We're making that circle with your arms, and we inhale to open back out. Exhale, fingertips together. Inhale as you open. You're aiming for your hands to go right in front of your chest. Again, we're making a circle, not an oval, a circle with your arms. Exhale together, inhale, open. I'm gonna do 4 more. 3, and 1. Woo. My arms are sore already. Feel free to give your shoulders roll. Next, a little bit of a roll. And then we're gonna make these just a little more challenging. So I'm gonna take my hands onto the front of the box. Be very careful when you do this. We're gonna keep our left foot on the carriage, and then our right knee is going to go down. We're gonna do our offering here. Elbows into your ribs. On an exhale, palms are flipped up to the ceiling. On an exhale, we're gonna reach our arms out and slightly up. Inhale, bend to come back in. Exhale out, inhale back. Stability, legs, core, glutes. If you don't feel comfortable, sit on your butts. We're gonna do 3, 2, and 1. Okay, hands back to the front of the box. Very carefully. You can take your left knee down onto the box. Your right foot can go onto your carriages. It's the same movement of the arms. Elbows bent into your ribs, palm flipped up. Exhale out. Inhale back. Again, out and slightly up. Inhale to return. Long loops or short loops, that's up to you. Short loops are heavier. 3 more here. 2, and 1. Okay, bring it all the way back in. I'm gonna go to my long loops. I'm gonna let my carriage come all the way home. Drop the straps on the floor. Hands are onto the foot bar. Take your right knee onto the box as well. I'm gonna have my knees about a fist distance away from each other, and it's up to you where they're at on the box. So they can be scooted a little further back, which is more challenging, a little further forward, which is easier. We're going back into push-ups. My chest is over the foot bar. My knees are gonna push the carriage out, so I'm in a kneeling plank. 10 wide push-ups. Bend wide, press wide, press. Range of motion up to you. Abs are in. Okay, I have 1 more. And then once I come back in, we can give ourselves a little stretch, butts back, chest down. And then our last round will be 10 narrow push-ups. Again, range of motion up to you. Hands should be shoulder distance away. The further back the knees are, the more challenging it is for your core. Shift forward, chest over the foot bar, knees push out into a kneeling plank, 10 narrow push-ups. I want the elbows to hopefully touch your ribs when they come down. You're not going out to the sides. Ooh, a little more challenging. Make sure you're holding your neutral spines. I have 2 more. And then last one. Oh, that last one was tiny. Okay, open your knees wide, hands on the foot bar, drop your chest, hold. My butt is staying lifted slightly up just so I can get a little deeper into my stretch here. Okay, then we're gonna bring it all the way back in. Carefully step off to the sides. We're gonna go a heavy spring with your medium spring. So keep the medium on, 1 heavy, 1 medium. You're gonna take your boxes off, set them to the sides, and then we're gonna hang your straps back up onto the pegs. Make sure that they're not twisted when you hang them back up. Okay, then we're gonna lie down onto reformers. Since it is upper body, this is why we're on a heavier spring for our supine arm work. If it's too heavy, obviously you can use your long loops instead of your short, or you can change your springs. I'm gonna reach behind me, grab my short loops into my hands. Again, short loops are heavier, but if you need to change to the long to make it lighter, you can. Arms are straight up to the ceiling, hands are right over my shoulders, neutral spines, knees are up into our tabletop position, legs are zipped together. I'm going to exhale, pull my arms straight down towards my hips, and then I'm inhaling as I return back up with control. Exhale to pull, inhaling as we return back up, feeling our lats engaging as we pull. And then I always want to think my core is firing up as well. So my abdominals are drawing in. Okay, now we are gonna keep our heads down, but if you wanna add in some legs with these, you could do single leg extensions, you can do double leg extensions, just to add in a little extra core work. That's up to you. You can just keep your knees in tabletop if you'd like. But again, head stay down. Okay, I'm gonna go for 2 more. And then last one. Now we're gonna pull our arms all the way down to our hips one time, hold. Palms should be rotated towards your hips. We inhale, we open out to our T. We exhale as we press our palms to our hips. Inhale, open, and exhale again as we press. Again, if you wanna add in a little extra work for your core, you can go single leg extensions, double leg extensions, that's up to you. I am reaching my legs out when I open my arms, and then they're coming in when I press, just so I can use my exhale to engage my core to bring it back in. The lats, biceps should be firing. Two more. And then last one. Now when I press my hips, I'm gonna hold at my hips, keep my knees in my tabletop position, arms go up to the ceiling, out to a T. We exhale as we press to the hips for circles. Up, out, exhale, press. Again, if you wanna add in some legs with these, you can. That's gonna be up to you. If you wanna hold your legs out like me, you could keep them out. Now, the next time we go up to our shoulders, pause, reverse your circles, go down to your hips, out to your T, up to the ceiling. Exhale, press, inhale as we circle around and up. Again, whatever you wanna do with your legs. I'm keeping mine out just to make it a little more challenging for my core. They stay zipped together, bra lines are heavy, abs are into our backs. 3. Last one. Then when I come back up, can relax our feet, give our knees a little sway from side to side. Okay, then we're gonna keep our straps in our hands. Elbows though are gonna be bent into our ribs for tricep press. Palms are rotated towards our foot bar to start. Knees in our tabletop position. We're exhaling to press our palms down and then inhaling to bend. Exhale, press, inhale, bend. Again, if you want to add in some legs for a little extra core work, you can. Long fingers or a fist, that is up to you for triceps. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, pause with your elbows bent, rotate your palms towards each other. So you're gonna have to adjust your hands in the straps. Keep your palms rotated towards each other. Tricep press here. It's gonna be a little more challenging. Exhale, press, inhale, bend. Again, add in legs if you want to. Three more. 2 and 1. Ooh, okay. Relax. Feel free to give yourselves a little stretch. We are going to hang our straps back up onto the pegs, and then we're gonna sit to the left side of our reformers. I'm gonna go to think a heavy spring will be good for this one. So take off your medium, heavy stays on, stand off to the left side of your reformers, and then we're gonna grab the strap that's right next to us. Now, as always, long loop is lighter. Ooh, never mind. I'm gonna go to a medium spring. One medium spring, heavy if you want it, super heavy for your arms. Okay, long loop is lighter, short loop is heavier. You can adjust though by standing a little further back or forward. We need to be, we need to have the strap taut so you don't have any slack in your rope. And then we are gonna have our left foot forward and our right foot just slightly back. Shoulders, hips are parallel to the wall in front of us. We're standing up tall. Palm is facing back. I'm gonna exhale, press my palm back, and then return. Ooh, that's heavy. Press and return. Now, if you need it lighter, go ahead and do a light spring instead of this heavy. I'm holding on to my long loop. Exhale, press, inhale, return. Okay, we're gonna go 3, 2, 1, and then return. Okay, now take it into your right hand, rotate towards your foot bar. Left foot still forward, right foot is still back. And then I'm just gonna hinge slightly forward with a flat back, neutral spine. And then my elbow is behind my rib cage here, bicep curls, curl, extend, curl, extend. Again, I'm just keeping this little hinge forward. I'm engaging my core. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. I'm keeping my elbow behind me too the entire time. So I'm not pulling it forward. Let's do 4, 3, that is heavy, 2, and 1. Okay, then you're gonna hang your strap up onto the peg, stay facing your reformer, and you can just zip your legs together. We're gonna fold forward, and then when we fold forward, I'm gonna take my right hand onto the shoulder block right next to me, and then my left hand is gonna go to the shoulder block furthest away. I'm gonna push my carriage out, drop my chest down. I am bending my right knee, pushing out, and I'm trying to find length in the left side of my body so I can stretch out that left side here. Okay, then we're gonna round, come back in. Just 2 more times doing that. Push out, drop your chest. Again, I'm bending my right knee, finding length in the left side. Rounding to come back in. And then last one here, push out, drop, hold, round to come all the way back in. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So a little chest expansion first, bicep curls, and then we're stretching. So walk around to the other side, grab the strap that's right next to you. This time we have right foot forward, left foot back. Again, my arm is like kind of right in line with my shoulder block here. It's long and I have tension in my rope. Shoulders, hips square to the wall in front of me. We're gonna press back, return, exhale, press, inhale, return. Trying to keep your shoulders and your pelvis still. Again, this is really heavy, so if you need to go to a lighter spring, you can. If you need to step a little further forward, you could. Okay, I'm gonna do 3, 2, 1. Ugh. Okay, switch hands, rotate to the other side. Right foot is still forward, left foot is back. Again, a neutral spine, and I'm gonna hinge just ever so slightly forward. My hand is behind me. My elbow is gonna stay behind me as well. I'm gonna curl and extend, curl and extend. Keep that little hinge forward. Again, I am keeping my elbow back as well. Three more. 2. Ouch. Last one. Ooh. Okay. Hang that strap up, rotate towards your carriage. Again, when we're here, you can zip your legs together or you can have them slightly apart. We're gonna take our hands onto our shoulder blocks. I'm gonna push out, drop my chest down, find length in the right side of the body this time. And then I'm rounding as I come back in. Again, push out. Drop that chest, hold. Round to come back in. And then last one here. Okay, when we come back in, we're gonna pause, roll our spines up. I'm gonna walk around to the front of my carriage. I am gonna stay on this medium spring. We're gonna fold forward just like our push-ups before. Hands go into the two front corners of the carriage. I'm pushing my carriage out. Heels are anchored, hips are back, and I'm just dropping my chest down towards the floor, holding here. And then I'm gonna exhale, round to bring it back in. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale, push out, drop your chest down, 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 down. We can exhale, round to come back in. And then last one, inhale out, drop the chest. And then round to come back in. Now, when we come back in, pause. Head heavy, arms heavy, chest heavy. Start at your tailbone, 1 vertebrae at a time. We're rolling our spines all the way up. We're gonna give our shoulders a few rolls back. We are all finished with that upper body workout. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me today.